non-conference play here tonight. Welcome to the broadcast on KS95 and our live video stream, WesternIowaToday.com, TV, YouTube. It's all powered by Nishnanet. Broadcast brought to you by First Whitney Bank. They're the only bank you'll ever need. First Whitney Bank. Body Basic. Call 254-BODY to get your body back to the basics. The Seed Pros, by your side to maximize yield from the word go. Your Pioneer Pros, John Becker, Mark Van Tiger, Gary Dinkla, and Nick Knudsen. Also, Second Street Audio Transmission Pros. Cass Health, neighbors caring for neighbors. Outfitters Plus Outlet Store, your home for personalized sports apparel in Atlantic. And the Super Bowl. Grab the gang and head to the Super Bowl for Globe Bowling every Friday and Saturday night. Also brought to you by Switter. They're safe, reliable Switter for all your transportation needs, and Stein Seed. Stein has yield. Contact Darren Petty and Trey Bricks, your local Stein representative. Hy-Vee Bakery, Deli, Grocery, Meat Department, and Pharmacy. Always here for you, your Atlantic Hy-Vee. Also brought to you by Atlantic Ag and Auto, your locally owned full-line CarQuest retail store in Atlantic. And Greg Young Automotive Group in Atlantic, they go the extra mile for you. Olson's BP, great food, Godfather's Pizza, and quality BP fuel. The Keep You Going Company, Olson's BP in Atlantic. And Oak Point Wealth Management. Oak Point Wealth Management. Call Aaron Friend today or visit oakpointwealth.com. And Benning Carpentry in Atlantic, where experience meets excellence. Call Matt Benning today at 515-490-6966. And Rancho Grande, authentic Mexican food at West 7th Street in Atlantic. Roger Warren, Mr. Warren will join us here on the broadcast tonight. And
yeah, you got me running the video too, so
and he's also
bear with me.
Camera. Bear with Hey, he can double task.
We'll give it a shot.
Hey, the Trojans come in with a record of 5-14. Lenox 6-14. The Tigers looking into a 9-game skid here.
Well, I'll tell you what, you look at the statistics on both teams, and you've got, they're pretty even. So I guess it's just a matter of, I know that we know what Atlantic plays for competition throughout the year. Not familiar with what Lenox has got and stuff like that, but, it's still anybody's ball game. You still got to come out and play.
No doubt. When you talk about stats, Atlantic is shooting 39% for the field. Lenox shooting 34%. And behind the arc, Atlantic about 27%. And you're right, Roger, 25-5 for Lenox. I mean, they are comparable. Lenox shooting 58% from behind the arc, or at the free throw line, excuse me. Atlantic for the free throw line shooting 70%. That's pretty solid, man.
I'll tell you what, that's the advantage when it comes down to close ball games is you can finish out with free throws.
Yes. When you look at points, the Trojans so far average about 48.75 points, or Lenox rather, 48.75 points a game. They've scored about 975 total points. Atlantic 1,049. They're averaging 55.21. The Trojans' offense has really picked up.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, you got your scorers doing what they should do, and we're getting down into tournament time. So, you got this game, and then you got Denison. What is it?
Tuesday night. On the road.
On the road. So, get a couple of wins here before you get started in tournament time. I don't know if they released the first round. Or?
Not quite yet for the 3A, 4A, 5A, but they're getting close. Yeah.
Well, I figure it's got to be on Monday or something like that.
Yeah.
Get to be and play your best basketball, and from what I've watched the Trojans, just stay under control. Limit your turnovers, play hard. We've seen them play magnificent, even against some of the better teams, so show up tonight and take care of business.
Well, and also, Roger, I know Coach Franken's going to talk about how important the guard play will be for Atlantic tonight, because Lenox, they're going to sit back in his own defense.
Well, they sit back in his own defense, attack the zone. The best way to do that is try to get it in the middle and then kick it out. You got to be able, like you said, guard play, penetrate that zone, plant your feet, take it up for a teardrop, or kick it out to a three.
Seniors honored here tonight for the Trojan seniors. Gavin McLaren, one senior, also Cale Jensen, a senior for the Trojans. They were honored, as well as the managers. A lot of seniors for Atlantic when you look at it. Hunter Nelson, a senior. Hudson McLaren, a senior. Sawyer Terrell, a senior. Shelton Wally, a senior. Cale Jensen, a senior.
Corbin Ritter
also a senior, and Gab McLaren, a senior for Atlantic. So a lot of seniors in this basketball team. Hey, we'll hear from Atlantic head coach Dalton Franken. That's coming up next, right after this from our coach's sponsor, McAtee Tire. And service your headquarters for all your automotive repairs and Goodyear Tires at 100 West 2nd Street in Atlantic.
And weaknesses. They watch, evaluate, and come up with a game plan to make their team better. Like a good coach, when you bring your vehicle to McAtee Tire, they listen to your concerns and give clear explanations on how they can help. They come up with a game plan to get your vehicle performing at its best. From tires to oil changes, brakes, engine repair, and more, McAtee Tire can assist in all your vehicle needs and help you feel prepared for all the competitions ahead. McAtee Tire and Service, where their game-winning service is always a slam dunk.
And welcome back to the McAtee Tire Coaches Show. We're joined by Atlantic head boys basketball coach Dalton Franken. 2 regular season games to go, 1 non-conference here tonight against the Lenox Tigers, and then on Tuesday on the road at Denison. Coach, thanks for joining us. What do you see here? What's some of the preparations for this game?
And, looking at numbers, one of the first things that jumped off the page to me was their offensive rebounding numbers as a team. They average close to 13 offensive rebounds a game as a team. Which is a pretty good average. So they get after the glass, and their guards are aggressive on the perimeter. They'll run a lot of pick and roll, ball screen action, and then their guards do a good job of cutting off the ball too. They'll look for backdoors if you're overplaying the passing lanes, and defensively we're gonna see zone from them. Seen some 1-3-1 zone from them, some 2-3 zones. So our boys need to be ready to attack that stuff. But we're gonna have to be really good on the glass tonight to limit their second chance opportunities, because they really get after you.
Coaches, we head down the stretch of the last couple of games. What are some of the things you want to see from your basketball team now as you head into postseason? Yeah,
a couple of things we've been talking about is getting out to fast starts. Especially on the defensive end. We can't come out slow defensively, particularly our transition defense has got to be there for us right away. Because when you let teams come out and get the hot starts on you, you're building their confidence and you're setting yourself up for a long night. So transition defense has been a huge emphasis for us. Concentrating on, really emphasizing on quick starts. And then our offensively, just continuing to stress ball movement, playing inside out. Really been working with Gavin and Kale on getting early seals and possessions and being physical on their seals. Our guards got to keep looking for them early in possession so we can play inside out. So those are a couple of things we've been really focusing on, and obviously rebounding is always an emphasis as well. I feel like we've been improving there, especially with our guards contributing to the rebounding effort. So we need to that needs to continue to improve for us, and I think it will.
Gav McLaren, 28 points against Harlan last Tuesday night. Do you look at that as an advantage against the Tigers tonight, to going inside to McLaren and also to Cale Jensen?
Yeah, Gavin and Cale will be a huge piece for us tonight. Obviously, with them going to be playing zone defense against us, the paint's going to be clogged up. But we need to. That's why our ball movement on the perimeter is going to be very important. Gavin and Cale need to look for openings and gaps in that zone as we get ball reversals and the defense starts shifting. And when they find those gaps, they need to find a body to seal, and we need to get them the ball. So absolutely, we're going to look to play through those two guys. We're going to need them to rebound the heck out of the ball and be physical, finding their spots and holding their spots in that zone for sure. But our guards are going to be the key for us tonight. They got to be aggressive on the perimeter. Our ball movement's got to be great. And we need our guards cutting, especially those guards that are opposite the ball in the zone. They need to look to find gaps and flash and cut and just be aggressive.
Coach, thank you very much. Appreciate your time as always. I look forward to this one here tonight, and best of luck, and we'll talk to you afterwards.
Thanks, Tom. Appreciate it.
You bet. That's Dalton Franken, head coach of the boys basketball team. We'll be back with the starters in the First Whitney Bank opening tip-off right after this from McAtee Tire.
Good coaches know their players' strengths and weaknesses. They watch, evaluate, and come up with a game plan to make their team better. Like a good coach, when you bring your vehicle to McAdee Tire, they listen to your concerns and give clear explanations on how they can help. They come up with a game plan to get your vehicle performing at its best. From tires to oil changes, brakes, engine repair, and more, McAdee Tire can assist in all your vehicle needs and help you feel prepared for all the competitions ahead. McAdee Tire and Service, where their game-winning service is always a slam dunk.
When you are in need of fuel, trust a company that keeps your home, farm, or business operation running smoothly. Olson Fuel Supply in Atlantic, locally owned and family operated. Olson Fuel Supply has been delivering to our neighbors and yours for years. Whether it's propane for your home or fuel for your farm or business, Olson Fuel Supply is here for you when you need us. Experience hometown service you can always count on all year long. Olson Fuel Supply, the keep you going company.
If authentic Mexican food is what you're craving, then come on into Rancho Grande in Atlantic. We're more than just tacos and margaritas, but we do make the best of both. We have appetizers, beef, chicken, seafood dishes, and desserts. Mixed drinks, wine, imported and domestic beers are on the menu too. Dine in or relax on the patio with family, friends, date night, or a quick stop before or after the game. Open 7 days a week. You'll be able to fill in your cravings of authentic Mexican food at Rancho Grande in Atlantic.
At Oak Point Wealth Management, we're embracing new changes to better serve you. As an independent wealth manager, I'm excited to partner with LPL Financial, bringing you comprehensive tools and resources backed by personalized service and dynamic technology. My focus remains on helping you achieve your financial goals with integrity and care. Visit oakpointwealth.com or call me, Erin Friend, at 712-207-3521 to learn more.
Visit oakpointwealth.com. Call 712-207-3521 to learn more about how Oak Point Wealth Management can help you pursue your financial goals.
Now, back to Atlantic Trojan basketball on KS 95.7 and live streamed at westerniowa.today.com.
Welcome back to Atlantic. Tom Robinson alongside Mr. Roger Warren, our video tonight and color man, double tasking here this evening. Good to have you here, Roger. And Trojans coming off a loss to Harda last Tuesday night. Gavin McLaren with 28 points. He kind of took over the second, third, and fourth quarters for Atlantic, and they're going to be looking for outside shooting, as Coach Franken talked about tonight, out of this zone. So, and the Trojans are capable of shooting that outside shot.
Well, they're definitely capable of shooting the outside shot, but it's like, you know, one of the things that is very important is once you get that kick out for that shot, the other guys better get to the glass.
Yeah.
I mean, that's where you get your cheap points, is your garbage points, where you get that second shot. You know, I was a believer that you get that rebound under the bucket, you're going right back up with it just as quick as you can. Don't give them time to set up or anything like that.
Atlantic in their home white uniforms. Lenox in their road gold uniforms. Head coach for the Tigers, Michael West, head coach for Atlantic, Mr. Dalton Franken, assisted by Jeremy Blake, Zach Richards, and J.C. Hoig, and Skylar Hanlos, as we're getting closer to our starting lineups, and we'll have our first Whitney Bank opening tip-off coming up here in a moment. We'll take another 2-minute timeout. We're getting set for the starters right after this.
Why is the oxygen tank empty again?
Empty? That's impossible. I just filled it.
You didn't leave the valve open, did ya? How many times do I gotta say it? Lefty-loosey, righty-tighty.
Amy Jo, this isn't rocket science. It's farm science.
Let me guess. Acetylene's empty too. Yep, knew it. Funny how the tanks are empty, but someone around here is still full of hot air.
What'd you say? I
said Atlantic Ag and Auto, your locally owned CarQuest Auto Parts store, has welding supplies. Save the lecture, skip the arguing, and just call 712-254-7373.
Bet your sweet acetylene gas, I'll leave the toilet seat up too.
This weekend, we have a 3-day sale running Friday through Sunday. Savings you'll love. Your Atlantic Hy-Vee. Hy-Vee butter, $2.99 each. Fresh, boneless, skinless, hand-trimmed chicken breast, $2.99 a pound. Hy-Vee one-step russet potatoes, $1.48 for a 5-pound package. Sarkis chunk light tuna, 69 cents each. Sir Lee honey wheat bread, $1.99, limit 2. Family-sized Nabisco Oreo cookies, $3.48. Frito-Lays, $1.99 each with a purchase of 2. Little Debbie snacks, only $1.99. And that's just to name a few. As always, thank you for shopping your Atlantic Hy-Vee.
Stein delivers more new genetics faster. Our focus on delivering higher yielding genetics faster than the competition is why we have released more new Enlist E3 lines in the past 5 years than any other seed company. For elite genetics paired with simple, flexible, and effective weed control, plant Stein Enlist E3 soybeans. Stein has yield. 45 years of yield. Learn more at steinseed.com.
Southwest Iowa Transit Agency is proud to be part of the transportation solution for all residents in our 8-county region. And currently, SWITA is looking for full-time...
Looking for a reputable carpenter you can trust? Call Matt Benning with Benning Carpentry. Matt and his crew, based out of Atlantic, bring you top-quality craftsmanship backed by over 30 years of experience. From remodels to custom builds, they do it all with precision and professionalism. Call 515-490-6966 today.
Welcome
That's
back to Atlantic. Tom Robinson alongside Mr. Roger Warren. The Trojans hosting Lenox tonight at a non-conference basketball game. Lenox head coach is Michael West, Atlantic coached by Mr. Dalton Franken. When we look at the Lenox Tigers, they'll start Jack Reed, a 6'2 sophomore. Cade Cordell, a 6'3 senior. Laramie Stokes, a 6'1 senior. Dawson Evans, a 6'2 senior. And Brogan Peterson, a 5'6 sophomore. Coming in, Jack Reed, averaging 10.65 a game. Cade Cordell at 2.4. Laramie Stokes averaging 8.47. Dawson Evans, 11.2. And Brogan Peterson averaging 8.85 for Lenox. For Atlantic, starters are Hudson McLaren, a 6'1 senior. Sawyer Tail, a 6'5 senior. Also, Benny McLaren, a 5'11 freshman. This will be his third start so far this season. Cale Jensen, and also getting a start will be Sawyer Terrell for Atlantic and Gavin McLaren. So Atlantic goes 6'1", 6 foot, 6'4", 5'11", and 6'1". Hudson McLaren enters the contest averaging 6.28 points a game. Sawyer Terrell for the Trojans, 4.9, and Terrell has made 21 three-point shots so far this season, and that does lead the team. Cale Jensen, 6'4 senior, second leading scorer on the team, averaging 12.8. And Benny McLaren, the 5'11 freshman, he can shoot it up as well. He already has 13 three-point shots. He's played in 16 games and started 6 now, I should say. I correct myself. 6-point game average for Ben McLaren. Then you got Gab McLaren coming in, averaging 14 points a game, coming off a 28-point effort against Harlan in a losing effort on Tuesday night. And Gab McLaren, averaging 14 points a game, is a 6'1 senior for Atlantic. We're going to take another 2-minute timeout. When we come back with the First Whitney Bank opening tip-off.
First Whitney Bank is the longest-standing locally owned bank in Atlantic, and as such, we take pride in how we serve our community. For generations, we have been involved with our customers and their families by getting involved in community events and by supporting technology and teaching financial literacy in our schools. You'll also see our support of athletics on the scoreboards at home events. It's this involvement that allows us to know our customers and their families for generations. First Whitney Bank, the only bank you'll ever need. Member FDIC.
Have you ever heard the saying, people spend their life building wealth and neglecting their health, only to wish they could trade their wealth for better health at the end? This is Dr. Fritz Beyer, and it has now been over 30 years since my first chiropractic adjustment. I still get asked, do you get adjusted? Absolutely. I try to get adjusted at least once a month. I'm 47 now and still try to stay as active as ever. While I do get a few more aches and pains than when I was younger, it feels great to be able to step on the mat and help kids learning to wrestle. Chiropractic has helped me feel young enough to do it. If staying active is part of your future plans, call 254-BODY to get your body back to the basics.
Glow Bowling every Friday and Saturday night. Lights, music, and non-stop fun. Ready to roll? Call Dan at 243-4656 to book your lanes today. The Super Bowl in Atlantic, where good times roll.
At the Seed Pros, we're more than just your local Pioneer seed dealer. We're a family operation helping you grow profitable success season after season.
My daddy sold chemical, soybeans, and corn.
That's right, Nora. From corn to soybeans to chemicals, we've got trusted Pioneer genetics and local knowledge to maximize profits.
And I get to ride in the contractor?
The Seed Pros, where the next generation is already in the field. Contact Mark Van Tiger, Gary Ginkle, Nick Knutson, or John Becker. We are with you from the word go.
Welcome back to Atlantic. A little Chris Stapleton national anthem piped into Atlantic High School here this evening. Welcome back to the broadcast. I'm Tom Robbins alongside Roger Warren. Our live video stream, westernourtoday.com, TV and YouTube, powered by Nishnanet, and on the radio here at KS 95.7 FM. Open tip-off brought to you by the First Whitney Bank coming up.
Ladies and gentlemen, is your business, but there are times when you need someone to come alongside you. You need someone who knows you, who knows your plans, your goals, your dreams, someone who's on your side and who's there to help you get there. This is Ann from First Whitney Bank. Whether your business is running a business, farming, raising a family, or helping your kids move on to the business of their lives, we're here. It's your business, they're your dreams, and we're here to help you reach them. First Whitney Bank, member FDIC.
And the tip is up and controlled by Atlantic. Here we go. The Trojans moving right to left on your radio. Hudson McLaren directs the pass right side to Benny McLaren. Now inside to Cale Jensen. Back out to Benny McLaren. Hudson, top of the circle. Left baseline to Terrell. Down inside to Gavin. He'll muscle one up. It is no good. Gavin rebound, put back, no good. And the ball is tipped. Gavin
got
gets
it
back.
again.
Put back, no
Then he
good.
got the foul.
But he's fouled. Well, he had 3 shots at it, but you got to give him credit for the hustle inside.
Hustling in there. We call that padding the stats because that's 3 rebounds.
That's right.
But you just got to keep after it.
He went 0 for 3, but he got 3 rebounds. Free throw good by Gavin. He's a good free throw shooter.
Yep.
And Atlantic takes a 1-0 lead of the Seed Pros scoreboard here right out of the gate. Second free throw by the senior, and he rattles it out. A rebound pulled down by Evans for the Atlantic Tigers. And the Tigers had their first possession here early in the ball game. They worked Peterson out top and right baseline to Laramie Stokes. Stokes on the dribble, back out top to Evans. He'll look inside. Now off the screen from Reed, back near side to Stokes. Stokes got him by McLaren. Atlantic in his man-to-man defense.
Well, they probably figure they're probably going to be, that's their best option.
Reed driving, layup, good. Jack Reed gets the bucket for Lenox, and the Tigers up 2-1. Atlantic with the basketball knocked out by Cordell of the Tigers.
I got to get used to this again. So, don't call in. We'll get there.
You got it. 7:02. Don't call in.
Yeah.
Out top to Gavin. Trojans have it. Top of the circle, Benny McLaren. Baseline, Hudson McLaren for 3. In and out, no good. Rebound, Cordell for the Tigers. Lenox up 2-1 on the Seed Pros scoreboard. Peterson handles the ball top of the circle. Guarded by Hudson McLaren off the screen, angles to the right. Dribbles down inside, slithers in, layup good. And Lenox off to a good start. The Tigers up 4-1 on the Seed Pros scoreboard, a 4-0 run. Pass inside to Cale Jensen. He'll take it to the rack. Layup no good. And the rebound, Cordell for Lenox. Out to Peterson, baseline. Now work to Evans. He'll take the dribble out between the rings. Now baseline to Cordell. Cordell lobs into Reed. Reed spinning in the paint. Lobs one up, no. Rebound pulled down by Cordell. Now Gavin McLaren gets it back. Out to Hudson. Atlantic will take to the front court. Hudson top of the circle. Left baseline to Terrell. Terrell out top and a dangerous pass. Cordell steal. Evans will come up with it. And a whistle, a foul call on Atlantic with 6:01 to go in the first quarter. Tigers up 4-0 on the Seed Pros scoreboard. Jack Reed with the pair. Brogan Peterson with 2. Gavin McLaren has the free throw for Atlantic. 4-1.
Yeah, that's kind of what you call a circumstantial foul. I mean, hustling with the ball, but yes, that is a foul.
Evans, Peterson. Tigers have the basketball. Peterson in the backcourt will bring it up the court in the left-handed dribble. And the ball stolen by Hudson McLaren. Ahead to Benny. The freshman will finish off. It is no good.
He got it to go.
Called.
I got to watch it again. Great layup.
Benny McLaren with the layup. Got the roll and went in. Atlantic within 1, 4-3 on the Seed Pros scoreboard, and Benny will try to tie it up with his free throw, and it is no good. Rebound comes off to Atlantic, though. Trojans have it. Big three for the right side. Atlantic takes the lead 6-4 on the Seed Pro scoreboard. Sawyer Terrell knocks down the triple for the Trojans. Tigers in front court. So Atlantic comes out on a 5-0 run now with a 6-4 lead. Sawyer Terrell buries the three for Atlantic. And for Terrell, that's his 22nd three-point make of the season. Tigers inbounds. Out top, they'll go to Rogan Peterson. 5:28 to go, first quarter. Peterson, Cordell left baseline, dumps it to Reed. Low block, he'll take it to the rim. Shot blocked by Jensen. Picked up by Terrell, then ricochets off of Atlantic. So Lenox will have the ball underneath their own basket here early. 5:16 to go in the first quarter of the Seed Pro scoreboard.
I'll tell you what, I mean, the kid's got a pretty good move inside. You just got to get used to it.
Pass out top. Peterson into Reed. Over to Cordell. Layup no good. Peterson gets it back and a foul called.
Yeah, he got a lot of arm on that one.
Two shots coming for Cade Cordell, the 6'3" senior. He had a short J inside the paint. And the foul called on Akil Jensen of Atlantic, his first. Cordell's free throw rattles in. Cade Cordell's first points. Atlantic's lead is trimmed to 1, 6-5 on the Seed Pro scoreboard. Cordell is shooting 38.9% from the free throw line, and he's 100% that time. He and both were tied at 6 on the Seed Pro scoreboard. Here comes Atlantic. Near the 5-minute mark to go in the first quarter. They'll work the ball left baseline. Benton McLaren for three, can't get it to drop. Rebound Tigers. Evans comes up with a kick out top to Peterson.
It was a good looking shot. We know we can hit him.
He had the look. Evans off the screen. Gives to Cordell left baseline. Cordell back out top. Larry Stokes for a triple. No good. Rebound Jensen for Atlantic. Trojans want to run. Pass down low to Benton McLaren. He'll put it off the glass. No good, but he draws a foul. So Benny McLaren backs the free throw line for a pair.
Those will be one of those ones that as he gets a little older and a little stronger, he'll get an and one and put it in.
Absolutely. 4:36 to go first quarter. Benny's free throw good. 1 for 2 here tonight. Second free throw come up. Atlantic up 7-6. As they break that tie, the Seed Pro scoreboard. The freshman will put up and in. 2 for 3 for Benny McLaren. He has 4 points. Lennox with the basketball. 4.5 to go the first quarter. Evans to Reed. Reed driving in. Shot up, no. Rebound Jensen. Pass outside to Hudson McLaren. Atlantic in the front. High post. Gavin step back. 3. Good. Gavin with 5 and Atlantic up 11-6. Now the Seed Pro, or 10-6, the Seed Pro scoreboard. Evans. Reed. Here's Stokes with it. Back out to Evans, top of the circle. 4 minutes to go in the first quarter. Peterson, left wing. Still a dribble. He'll take it on inside. Layup. Good. Nice job by Peterson.
I think they only gave him a 2 on that last 3.
Okay, we'll get that marked. So Peterson gets the bucket. Thank you, Roger. 4 for Peterson. And 10-8. They started with the 11, but they backed it down. The pass on the elbow to Hudson. Down low to Benny McLaren. Layup good.
Yeah, that was a great assist.
Yeah, give
My
Hudson
God,
the assist.
he's sitting there waiting for it, and either he had the shot or Benny had it.
Tigers to the front, Atlantic up 12-8 in the Seed Pro score, but a steal by Benny McLaren to Gavin. Layup up, no. Foul call on the Tigers. 3:20 to go here in the first quarter. So Gavin McLaren with 3 points. Field goal and that 2-point shot.
Yeah, yep.
They don't have him with any points up on the board. So Gavin, a free throw up, and it's good. Boy, he's got a nice touch, you know.
He does.
Atlantic up 13-8 in the Seed Pro scoreboard.
Got one of those nice, reverse rotations.
Yeah, just 70% free throw shooter of the year.
Well, it gives you a little bit at the rim if you're not quite on target.
Atlantic up 14-8 on Gavin's 2 made free throws. Now Atlantic puts on a full court press. Evans will get it in. To Toll now in the ball game. Dayton Toll is in, the 6'4 junior. He'll bring the ball across, out top to Peterson for 3, short. Rebound, Reed. Ball stolen away by Terrell. Nice defense by Sawyer Terrell. 3 minutes to go in the first. Left baseline, Benny McLaren. The freshman back out top to Hudson. Hudson top of the circle. Now left baseline, Benny into Gavin. Gavin, baseline layup, good. Gavin getting his points here, 16-8 Atlantic.
Well, I thought they were going to get the other kid for a shove before he even got there. He had both hands in the middle of his back.
Inbounds to Peterson. 2:40 to go. First quarter, Atlantic up 16-8 of the Seed Pro scoreboard. Peterson across the timeline for the Tigers. Off the screen from Reed. Give it a go to Reed down the left lane. Layup up. Good. Nice play by the Tigers.
Good play. Sawyer got a piece of it, just not enough to stop the shot.
So Jack Reed with 4 points. Atlantic in the front court. Gavin for three. And an out. Rebound comes off to Peterson. Atlantic up 16-10. Pass on the right side to Toll. Cordell, right wing, three, no. Rebound, Gavin McLaren, kick outside to Hudson. Here comes Atlantic at 2 minutes to go, first quarter. They'll loop a pass to Benny. He'll fire up a three, no good. Rebound, Cale Jensen. He'll bring it to the top to Gavin. Gavin will take it inside the block and a whistle travel. Gavin won too many steps. 16-10, Atlantic by 6.
When he crossed over, he shuffled him.
Shelton Molia comes in and Hunter Nelson for Atlantic.
But I'll put it this way. I was pretty darn proud of him because he jump stopped and didn't run over the guy.
He didn't barrel in.
He didn't barrel in.
He's too used to throwing those blocks during the football season, man.
Oh, I'll tell you what. On the football field, he just annihilated people.
Oh, I know. Molia and Hunter Nelson in. Lennox has the ball, 1:45 to go in the first quarter, 16-10. Evans for three, knocked it down. Johnson Evans with the triple. That's his 38th three-point make of the season. And it's a 16-13 ball game. We'll take a 30-second timeout. We're back right after this.
The saying, people spend their life building wealth and neglecting their health.
At the Seed Pros, we're more than just your local Pioneer Seed dealer. We're a family operation helping you grow profitable success season after season.
My daddy sold chemicals, soybeans, and corn.
That's right, Nora. From corn to soybeans to chemicals, we've got trusted Pioneer genetics and local knowledge to maximize profits.
And I get to ride in the tractor.
The Seed Pros, where the next generation is already in the field. Contact Mark Van Tiger, Gary Dinklin, Nick Knutson, or John Becker. We are with you from the word go.
Welcome back to Atlantic. Tom Robinson with Roger Warren. 16-13, Trojans on top. They led 16-8 at one point. 1:37 to go here in this first quarter. The inbounds to Hunter Nelson. Here comes Hudson across the timeline for Atlantic. 3-point lead for the Trojans. High post to Gavin McLaren. High right to Hunter Nelson for three. God! Hunter Nelson knocks down the triple.
I'll tell you what, a flick of his wrist, it goes up pretty quick.
Oh, he got a nice shot. 19-13 Atlantic. They'll kick it out top. Peterson the right side of Toll. Back to Peterson left wing. He'll drive inside, slithers in. He's fouled going down the lane. So we'll see two shots are coming up. First free throw is good. 19-14 Atlantic with the lead on the Seed Pro scoreboard. 1:08 to go in the first quarter. Second free throw, in and out, no good. And the rebound comes off the Toll. Here's a shot from the top, no good by Lennox. He'll get it back. Evans with it, down inside to Reed. Reed spinning. Fall-away jumper, no good. And the rebound, Cale Jensen for Atlantic, 19-13. Trojans by 6. 49 seconds to go in the first half. Hudson McLaren driving, runner up, no good. Rebound pulled down by Lennox ahead of Corral there. Roger Warren. Reed got the board.
Well, he had a clear lane right to the hole.
Peterson with it. He'll bring it across the timeline for the Lennox Tigers. He'll get it back. High and right on the drive is Leonard now in the game. Leonard given inside to Reed and a steal by Molia. Molia coast to coast. He'll lay it up and in.
I'll tell you what, when Sheldon gets out and run, he can run.
Oh, he's athletic. Yeah, 21-13. Atlantic with the lead. Peterson, top of the circle off the screen on the right side. He'll drive in, layup up. Good. Peterson with a nice move. 6 for Peterson. 3 seconds. 2 seconds. Cale fires a 3 at the buzzer. God! Oh, what a shot by Cale Jensen. And Atlantic takes a 24-15 lead here at the break. We're back in 60 seconds.
At 2nd Street Auto, it's our mission to get you back on the road fast. And it all starts with free local towing. Once you're back at the shop, we talk you through your car repair with a free and fair estimate. We do everything in-house so you know who's working on your car. Our Hercules tires come with free road hazard repair, free rotation for the life of the tires, and a free alignment check. And nobody can beat our transmission rebuild and repair experts. Brakes, tune-ups, oil changes, preventative maintenance, and service work make 2nd Street your first stop.
Cass Health in Atlantic, Iowa is a nationally recognized hospital, and we are proud of the awards and all of our recent accomplishments. But do you know what drives us to be the very best? You. We're passionate about helping our patients heal and feel their very best at any age and any stage of life. Cass Health, neighbors caring for neighbors.
In fact, he's got 4, 6, 7 points to lead Atlantic. Trojans with the lead, 24-16. Lenox with the basketball to start the second quarter. And Peterson has it back out top. Evans for 3. Good! Evans with his second three-point shot. 24-19 Atlantic. Hunter Nelson high and right. He'll launch a triple block. And the rebound comes off to the Trojans. Cale Jensen, offensive board. 24-19. Back out top to Jensen. He'll spin in the block. He'll lay it up and in. Foul! Jensen with a spin of the bucket and the foul.
Nice spin move.
Cale Jensen with the and one for Atlantic. 26-19. Trojans with the lead. And Cale Jensen will shoot the and one for Atlantic. Try to put the Trojans up by 8. Free throw on the way, and it is good. Good job by Jensen here. He's got 6 points. Here come the Tigers. 27-19 Atlantic. On the drive, layup no good by Leonard, and a foul call to the Trojans.
Yeah, the Trojans got to see that a little earlier. I mean, he was way out on the perimeter. You got to get yourself back in that lane to get things taken care of.
Free throw on the way by Leonard. He can't get it to go. Ashton Leonard, a 5'7" stopper off the bench. Leonard has played in all 20 games so far this season. Free throw good for Leonard.
Yeah, he's got to shoot another one. Trojans had a lane violation on the first one.
So Leonard gets to shoot another one.
I had been putting off my surgery for a long time, and I discovered Cass Health. The care I received.
Second free throw for Leonard, but coming up. It's up and it is no good. Rebound, Cale Jensen. So he missed the second. Atlantic with a basketball. 7:15 to go here in the second quarter. 27-20. Nelson out top. Ritter in the game now for Atlantic to Cale Jensen. He'll drive inside. Now out top. Brower in there. Moya high and right to Nelson. He'll fire a 3. No good. Rebound Cole and a foul call to Moya. 6:58 to go here in this first half. 27-20, Atlantic by 7 on the Seed Pro scoreboard. Toll will throw it in for Lenox. And the throw in forthcoming. And to Brogan Peterson, he just saved it from the baseline. He'll get it across the half-court line. And a bump by Brower. Foul call to Trojans. 6:53 to go in the first half. 27-20.
Trojans had 3 fouls with only a minute into this period. They better, you don't want to get them to the free throw line early.
And to Peterson on the drive, all the way down under. High and right to Evans. Back out top. A steal by Hunter Nelson. He'll weave his way to the front off his toe. He saves it. Back to Ritter. Nelson at the top of the circle. Jump stop. Baseline. Ritter fires the triple short. And the rebound cleared out by Peterson. He'll bring it across the timeline for Lenox. He'll work high and right. Left side to Evans. Picked up by Molly out top. He'll work the ball to Leonard. Near side of Peterson, guarded by Brower, the freshman. Now baseline to Toll. 17 of the shot clock. Left side Peterson. Nice job by Brower, but then he fouled him. Peterson tried to drive the lane, and Brower with the foul.
Yep, no, that's an instant call. 2 hands on the body. Doesn't matter how hard you put it on there, it's an instant call.
So the Trojans with 3 fouls here in this first half, and Lenox with 1. 27-20, Atlantic with the lead, 6:14 to go in the second quarter. So the ball will be inbounds by the Lenox Tigers. They'll get it back out top. Another board, a foul called on Cordell.
Yep. Yeah, he probably should have stayed away from that foul.
So Cale Jensen will throw it in for Atlantic. They'll be uncontested as Lenox drops back in the half-court defense. 6 minutes to go here in the second quarter. 27-20 Atlantic. Right baseline. Terrell back out top. Hudson McLaren. Hudson between the rings. Swings it over to Terrell. Terrell on the drive. Jump stop. Threw it away. Steal by Peterson. 27-20. Lenox in this thing down by 7. Trying to end a 7-9 game skid. High post to Cordell. He'll go to work on McLaren. Back out top. Laramie Stokes. Guarded by Benny McLaren. They'll clear it over left side to Peterson. Peterson off the screen. And a foul called on Terrell.
Yep.
Now that's 3 for Atlantic, 3 on Lenox, 5:29 to go in the second quarter.
Yeah, same thing. 2 hands on the body, and you can't use the dribbler.
So
that should be 5.
There we go. They got it straight.
Yep. Clock's wrong because remember I said 3.
Yeah.
Then there was a foul, and there's been 2 since. So
5:29 to go in the second quarter. And Peterson will shoot for the free throw line. On the way and no good. Still 27-20 Atlantic. Brogan Peterson, second free throw coming up. He'll eye the rim. Spin it up and in. He got that one. 27-21, 7 for Brogan Peterson. And the ball belongs to the Trojans. Baseline, Benny McLaren. On the drive, pull up, layup. No good. Rebound comes off to Laramie Stokes. 5:18 to play here in the second quarter. Lenox with the basketball down by 6. 27-21 the Seed Pro scoreboard. Reed driving, runner up, and no good. Rebound, Brower. Or Hunter Nelson, rather.
Good board.
Ahead to Moya. Shelton, jump stop, layup. It is no good. Rebound inside Cordell. Boy, Lenox has been allowing the Trojans just one shot.
Yeah, kind of been going back and
following jumper blocked by Moya. Picked up by Hudson McLaren. Atlantic with numbers across to Moya. Layup, good! Atlantic up 29-21 to the Seed Pro scoreboard. Timeout called by the Tigers. We're back in 30 seconds.
Cass Health warmly welcomes our newest primary care physician, Dr. Fluha.
At Outfitters Plus Outlet Store in Atlantic, you'll find the latest apparel and promotional products in the newest colors and designs. Head to Outfitters and work with the design pros to make your customized tees, team apparel, and personalized swag for your business a reality. Whether it's fan apparel for your high school or youth sports team, your business, or you just want to make something your own, you'll have everyone saying, "Where did you get that?" Outfitters will also add your group store online to make ordering a breeze. Get personalized at Outfitters Plus Outlet Store in Atlantic. Stop in today.
Welcome back to Atlantic. 29-21. Trojans with the lead on the Seed Pro scoreboard. Atlantic led 24-15 at the end of the first quarter, and Atlantic's able to hang in here, Roger Warner. They're doing a good job of the boards.
Well, absolutely. I mean, like you said, Trojans have been limited to one shot, but it's also been the same on the other end. You're just kind of going back and forth. up until this last bucket, there was a lid on there for the last couple of minutes.
So Atlantic will come out of the timeout with Benny McLaren, Hudson McLaren, Gavin McLaren, Shelton Wallia, and Hunter Nelson. Lenox comes out with Stokes, Peterson, Evans, Reed, and Cordell, their starters as well. Inbounds to Evans. He'll be in the backcourt. He gets across the timeline on the left-handed dribble. Run by Nelson. Gets it away to Reed. Reed on the drive. Shot over Gavin McLaren. No good. Cordell rebound. Boy, he's had a good first half of the boards for the Tigers. Cordell has the ball slapped out by Molia. He'll get it back. Almost over and back. Out top to Peterson. 4:13 to go first half. Peterson near side. Laramie Stokes with the ball. Laramie takes it over left side. Peterson pulls up short. J. Good.
Good looking shot.
What it was, and he is 9 points for Lenox. And it's 27-23. Tigers within 4 on the Seed Pro scoreboard. Hudson McLaren will bring it across the half-court line with 3:50 to go. Left side is Shelton Molia, inside of Gavin McLaren. Gavin inside, layup good. Nice move by Gavin McLaren.
Nice step through.
Trojans, big 31-23 lead on the Seed Pro scoreboard. Tigers in the front court. Give it a go to Evans. To Cordell, he'll launch a three off the heel. And the rebound tipped out by Nelson. Tigers ball. Gavin McLaren with 3 free throws. He has 9 points. They have 6 up on the board. I'll have to double check that for the Trojans. Pass into Peterson, and as Hudson McLaren comes up with it out to Hunter Nelson. 3:20 left first half. Molia on the drive. The 6'4 senior drives it and lays it in.
That was sweet. Very controlled.
Yeah, he's 6 points his average. Atlantic back up by 10, 33-23. Peterson front court, lobs it to Reed. Reed top of the key for Lenox. He'll near side to Laramie Stokes. Stokes off the screen. Inside the paint, slapped away by Molia. It's going to be Lenox ball with 2:55 to go in the first half. So Evans will throw it in from right side of the basket. Hill Jensen will come back in after the next dead ball for Atlantic. Stokes takes it away out top. Right side to Peterson. He'll fire a set shot, 3 no. Rebound Reed on the drive. Runner good. Reed with a runner. He is 6. 33-25 and a steal by Cordell. Lenox gets the ball back. Give it a go to Peterson. Layup no good. Rebound Atlantic. Hudson McLaren. He'll dribble it out of there. Behind right to Benny McLaren in the lane. Layup good. 35-25 Atlantic. Benny McLaren with 8 points for the Trojans. Here's Peterson, the baseline. Nelson steal for Atlantic. Trojans by 10, 2:10 to go. Gavin McLaren to Molia. Layup good. What a great transition. And Molia with 8 points.
He went up for it and just kept going, and that's what you should do.
Gavin with the assist. Timeout called. We'll take it with him. Back in 30 on KS95.
Latest apparel and promotional products in the newest colors and designs. Head to Outfitters and work with the design pros to make your customized tees, team apparel, and personalized swag for your business a reality. Whether it's fan apparel for your high school or youth sports team, your business, or you just want to make something your own, you'll have everyone saying, "Where did you get that?" Outfitters will also add your group store online to make ordering a breeze.
SWITA is your public transit provider in Southwest Iowa. Gas prices got you down? Need a ride to work or the grocery store? There's public transportation for everyone in Southwest Iowa. SWITA offers taxi service in Atlantic, Glenwood, Harlan, Missouri Valley.
2:06 to go in the first half. Peterson back to Stokes in the backcourt, guarded by Benny McLaren. He'll clear the half-court line on a left-handed dribble. Back out top to Peterson, swings it right Evans. He'll launch a deep 3, no, and it goes out of bounds. Atlantic will have it. 1:51 to go. Second quarter. Trojans with a record of 5-14. Lenox 6-14. Benny McLaren, Hudson McLaren brings it across. He'll kick it left wing. Hudson, Hunter, Nelson. Jensen, McLaren, baseline shot, good. Benny McLaren with the 2, and he's getting some things going here, 8 points. In fact, he's got more than that. He's got 10. 39-25, Atlantic by 14. Tigers the front court with Peterson out top. 1:26 to go. Peterson drives left. And almost a jump. Yeah, there's a jump ball. Atlantic has it, Roger.
Yep. Possession Atlantic. That was a good. He came through and got a good handle on it.
Trojans have the ball as Hudson McLaren will bring it across here in the second quarter. 1:20 to go in the second frame. Hudson McLaren, top of the circle. On the drive, and a whistle, foul called on Stokes or Peterson, one of the two, Roger.
Yep. Number 5.
That's Peterson. Brogan Peterson, the 5'6" sophomore. Here's 9 points. Nelson for 3, baseline. Got it. Man. Hunter Nelson.
Well, I tell you what, you leave him open, just let him keep shooting.
Man. Nelson the season with 14 threes. And Atlantic with another steal, 42-35. Kick out top to Nelson. He's going to fire it again off the mark. Rebound.
Anyone ready for that board to come off?
Rebound Stokes. He'll bring it across the timeline. Off the screen, angles left. Looks for a cutter. Out top to Peterson. To Reed, high post. Reed give it a go to Peterson. Layup is no good. A foul called on Atlantic. That was a nice give it a go. They went to Reed with a high block. And then they give it a go down the left side of Peterson. He drew the foul. So Brogan Peterson will go to the free throw line. He's got 9 points here in the ball game. Peterson's free throw is in flight, and it is in and out. No good. Hudson McLaren will come out, and then
I think that was his first, but just keep you from getting the second one.
He's been fighting illness and did not play at all. And in fact, he didn't make the trip to Harlan on Tuesday.
Right.
Peterson missed the free throw, missed them both.
Shelton couldn't quite grab it.
Ball went out of bounds. Last touch by Atlantic, so Lennox will have possession. The throw-in coming up from Evans. Out top, now Tull in the game. He'll launch a deep 3 from the top. Can't get it to go.
Good
Hunter
box.
Nelson rebound.
Eat the clock.
Clears it out to Brower. 20 seconds to go in the half. It's even with a shot clock. Atlantic up 42-25 on the Seed Pro scoreboard. Brower handles the ball. Guarded by Leonard at the top, off the screen. Back left side of Jensen. Jensen driving. Gets in the block. Shot, no. It's blocked by Tull. Picked up by Reed. 1 second. A bomb from full court. No good.
Oh, got the shot clock.
And we're through the first half of play. Atlantic with a 42-25 lead here at the halftime break. We'll be back with our halftime sponsor. Brought to you by Olson's BP. Your home for the great
Stein
Godfather's
delivers more
Pizza.
new genetics faster. Our focus on delivering higher yielding genetics faster than the competition is why we have released more new Enlist E3 lines in the past 5 years than any other seed company. For elite genetics paired with simple, flexible, and effective weed control, plant Stein Enlist E3 soybeans. Stein has yield. 45 years of yield. Learn more at steinseed.com.
And heart-shaped pizza. Stop by Olson's BP
Looking
today.
for the place to party in Atlantic? It's the Super Bowl, your party headquarters for birthdays, family outings, day nights, and more.
Hi everyone, this is Tanner from the Atlantic High B. Have you signed up or upgraded to our Perks program yet? It's free and gives you instant savings. If you're not signed up, no worries. We can sign you up in-store. Super easy and instant savings. You will still have the Fuel Saver savings on gas. We're the only store in town committed to giving you the cheapest gas. So when you choose Atlantic High B, you're not just shopping, you're experiencing service, quality, savings, and purpose. And as always, thank you for choosing Atlantic High B.
Vincent Dealership Network allows for amazing pricing and better vehicle selection. Plus, get a 5-year complimentary maintenance package.
Why is the oxygen tank empty again?
Empty? That's impossible. I just filled it.
You didn't leave the valve open, did ya? How many times do I gotta say it? Lefty loosey, righty tighty.
Amy Jo, this isn't rocket science. It's farm science.
Let me guess, acetylene's empty too. Yep, knew it. funny how the tanks are empty, but someone around here is
Welcome
still
back
full of hot
to
air.
Atlantic as the Trojans
I said Atlantic Egg and
with the
Auto,
lead,
your locally owned
42-25, and a nice run late in that
Save the
second quarter.
lectures,
Roger
skip the
Warren, your
arguing,
thoughts?
and just call
Well, I'll tell you what, a couple of chances they had to make this lead bigger than what it is.
Settling
But
gas,
they keep playing
I'll
pretty
leave
good
the toilet
defense.
seat up, too.
You know, I think they've identified the three-point shooter that, hit the couple earlys, but it's one of those things that, just keep playing defense, take the ball to the hole. I see those lanes opening up. It's time to get there.
Atlantic held a 24-15 lead at the end of the first quarter. Then they outscored the Tigers 18-10 here in the second quarter, and they're up 42-25. We'll take a break, and we'll be back with more halftime right here on KS95.
At Greg Young, we don't just sell vehicles, we help you find the perfect one. Our extensive dealership network allows for amazing pricing and better vehicle selection. Plus, get a 5-year complimentary maintenance package with a new or used vehicle purchase, oil changes, tire rotations, and peace of mind on us. That's how Greg Young celebrates 25 years. Visit GregYoungAtlantic.com today.
Greg Young, we go the extra mile for you.
Limits apply. See dealer for details.
At Oak Point Wealth Management, we're embracing new changes to better serve you. As an independent wealth manager, I'm excited to partner with LPL Financial, bringing you comprehensive tools and resources backed by personalized service and dynamic technology. My focus remains on helping you achieve your financial goals with integrity and care. Visit oakpointwealth.com or call me, Erin Friend, at 712-207-3521 to learn more.
Visit oakpointwealth.com. Call 712-207-3521 to learn more about how Oak Point Wealth Management can help you pursue your financial goals.
Looking for a reputable carpenter you can trust? Call Matt Benning with Benning Carpentry. Matt and his crew, based out of Atlantic, bring you top quality craftsmanship backed by over 30 years of experience. From remodels to custom builds, they do it all with precision and professionalism. Call 515-490-6966 today. That's 515-490-6966. Benning Carpentry, where experience meets excellence.
If authentic Mexican food is what you're craving, then come on into Rancho Grande in Atlantic. We're more than just tacos and margaritas, but we do make the best of both. We have appetizers, beef, chicken, seafood dishes, and desserts. Mixed drinks, wine, imported and domestic beers are on the menu too. Dine in or relax on the patio with family, friends, date night, or a quick stop before or after the game. Open 7 days a week. You'll be able to fill in your cravings of authentic Mexican food at Rancho Grande in Atlantic.
Tanks are empty, but someone around here is still full of hot air.
What'd you say?
I said Atlantic Egg and Auto, your locally.
First Windy Bank is the longest standing locally owned bank in Atlantic, and as such, we take pride in how we serve our community. For generations, we have been involved with our customers and their families by getting involved in community events and by supporting technology and teaching financial literacy in our schools. You'll also see our support of athletics on the scoreboards at home events. It's this involvement that allows us to know our customers and their families for generations. First Windy Bank, the only bank you'll ever need. Member FDIC.
Have you ever heard the saying, people spend their life building wealth and neglecting their health, only to wish they could trade their wealth for better health at the end? This is Dr. Fritz Beyer, and it has now been over 30 years since my first chiropractic adjustment. I still get asked, do you get adjusted? Absolutely. I try to get adjusted at least once a month. I'm 47 now and still try to stay as active as ever. While I do get a few more aches and pains than when I was younger, it feels great to be able to step on the mat and help kids learning to wrestle. Chiropractic has helped me feel young enough to do it. If staying active is part of your future plans, call 254-BODY to get your body back to the basics.
Friends, date night, or a quick stop before or after the game. Open 7 days a week. You'll be able to fill in your cravings of authentic Mexican food at Rancho Grande in Atlantic.
Welcome back to Atlantic as the Trojans up 42-25 here at the halftime break. Roger Warren, what have you been most impressed with in the first half?
Well, the Trojans, what have they hit? 3-4 threes. Hunter Nelson's, I think, drained 3 of them. Cale's got one. Sawyer's got another one. But you got that. Gavin's been playing pretty well underneath. You know, personally, I'd drop him the ball more often because, you know, he's taking it under control. And like you said, he had 28 points up at Harlan, and he just, you know, you can't, if he takes his time and pivots and keeps working at it, you're not going to stop him because he's just a big wide body.
Looking at the first half for scoring, the freshman, Benny McLaren, what a future he has.
Oh, yeah.
This guy's aggressive, and he's got 10 points for Atlantic. How about Shelton Wally off the bench? He has 8.
Well, Shelton's been, you know.
Yeah, he's going to be important down the stretch here.
Well, absolutely. Just, you know, when Shelton gets out and runs, you can tell he can get from one end to the other in a hurry.
Oh, yeah.
So it's, you know, just sometimes it's a little out of control, but I'll tell you what, aggressive and getting after it.
Hunter Nelson with 2 threes in the ball game for Atlantic, and Nelson leads the team in 3-point shots this season. He has 14. Or check that, Gavin leads with 18 coming in. And he had one close one taken away up in the first half.
But yeah, that baby was almost down.
So Benny Nelson with the 10 to lead Atlantic. I've got Gavin McLaren with 3, with 9 here in the ball game. Again, Nelson 3. Sawyer Terrell has a 3-point shot, 8 points for Mulligan. And Cale Jensen has a lot of rebounds. He has 6 points in the game.
Yep.
And that leads Atlantic. For the Lenox Tigers, Dawson Evans with 6 points, both 3-point shots. Jack Reed with 6. Cade Cordell with 2. Brogan Peterson, he has 9 points, and Ashton Leonard went 1 for 2 from the free throw line. 42-25 for the halftime break. What do you expect to see in the second half?
Well, you got to keep playing aggressive. Don't let them come out and rattle off 4 or 5 points right out of the chute. You're up by, do my math, up by 17. You know, first 4 minutes, they always say the first 4 minutes coming out, let's stretch the lead.
Yep. See what happens. Halftime here, 1:27 left. Our halftime brought to you by Olson's BP, your home for the great Godfather's Pizza.
February, pull into Olson's BP. We've got
At the Seed Pros, we're more than just your local Pioneer seed dealer. We're a family operation helping you grow profitable success season after season.
My daddy sold chemicals, soybeans, and corn.
That's right, Nora. From corn to soybeans to chemicals, we've got trusted Pioneer genetics and local knowledge to maximize profits.
And I get to ride in the tractor.
The Seed Pros, where the next generation is already in the field. Contact Mark Van Tiger, Gary Dinkle, Nick Knutson, or John Becker. We are with you from the word go.
You go in store.
Now, back to Atlantic. KS 95.7 and live stream at Western Iowa Today.
Here we go. We're at halftime, and Atlantic Trojans up 42-25. They led 24-15 at the end of the first quarter. Then the Tigers closed the gap to 24-19. They came out on a 4-0 run, but the Trojans extended that to 27-21, and again, the Tigers came back within 4, 27-23, but after that, Atlantic outscored the Tigers 12-2 to end that first half of play. So a big run for Atlantic there. That was the difference right now with the second half getting started. Atlantic will have the ball to start the second half.
Well, like I said, just come out and keep playing hard and keep playing defense.
So Atlantic comes out with Hudson McLaren, Gavin McLaren, Sawyer Terrell, Cale Jensen, and Benny McLaren, the freshman. He's Benton in the official Go Bounds roster.
Yeah, that's his.
But he's Benny by name.
How's that?
Laramie Stokes is in there. Brogan Peterson. Evans getting a start, the starter here in the second half. Reed and Cordell, all 5 starters for Lenox, all 5 starters for Atlantic. Third quarter gets underway. Here's the throw in by Stokes out top to Peterson underway. 42-25, and we got a whistle. Something's on the floor.
They had some people out here at halftime.
Okay.
Probably left something out of their pockets. The problem was that they came out and they swept right after they left, but they didn't sweep after all those people were out there.
Oh, yeah.
So, live and learn.
So the Tigers will throw the ball in again. It'll be Stokes to throw it in here with just a couple of seconds into the second half. Out top to Brogan Peterson on the dribble left-handed. He'll bring it across the half-court line. He'll hand it off to Evans. He'll bring it back between the rings. Atlantic comes out of the man-to-man defense, Roger Warren.
Well, they've been playing most of the half, so I think man for man, that's a good way to go.
Evans on the dribble. We got a whistle and a pushing foul called on Terrell. Lenox has the ball, down 42-25 on the Seed Pros scoreboard.
I know on that, I mean, he did a great job of keeping his hands wide, but he stuck that chest into him. He could have just probably done the same thing without that.
Evans from the baseline will trigger way out top to Peterson. Hudson in his hip pocket. Hudson McLaren, the man-to-man defense. Here's Brogan Peterson driving. And a steal by Terrell. Peterson step back three, in and out. And a nice rebound for Hudson McLaren inside. Pass ahead of Eddie McLaren. The freshman will drive in, and a foul called on Evans.
Way to take it to the hole. You got that opening, you better find it.
7:23 to go here in this third quarter, just underway second half. Benny McLaren with 10 points. Will shoot 2. First one is in flight and good.
Tell you, one of the things that old Coach Wad taught us was get to that block, plant both feet, and take it up strong.
And Benny McLaren plays like a senior sometimes. I mean, this guy just made both free throws. Just calmly stands up and drops down both free throws. He's 13 of 21 of the year. 44-25 Atlantic with the lead. They draw the first two here in the second half. Lenox with the basketball. He's just so poised for a freshman.
Yep.
He's got 3 years left. Reed driving, a wild shot missed. Hill Jensen rebound out to Gav McLaren. Ahead to Benny McLaren. Reverse layup. God!
I didn't know if Gavin was going to thread the needle there.
Atlantic up 46-25. They've now outscored Lenox 16-2 here since late in that second quarter. And they're up by 21 with 6:40 to go here in the third. Jack Reed inside. Shot of McLaren. No good. They're going to call a foul on Gavin.
Yeah, he doesn't realize that his hands came down first, and then they went back up. Yeah, no, just leave them up there.
Yeah, straight up.
Yep. Just
that's foul number 3 on Gavin.
Yeah, he'll be fine.
Free throw on the way, and it is no good. Reed, Jack Reed at the free throw line. He has 6 points here in the ball game. His first free throws of the game. Yeah, the Trojans up 46-25. Second free throw, good. 46-26. Atlantic's lead is 20 on the Steve Pro scoreboard. Again, we go down the other end. Player control foul. Atlantic gets the ball back. 6:30. I brought the student section up, didn't it?
Well, yeah, the kid did a great job. Gavin should have probably faced him up. That was the right call.
4 fouls on Gavin. Lenox basketball. Peterson with it. Back over to Laramie Stokes for Lenox. Off the screen. Angles left on the dribble. Guarded closely by Hudson McLaren. High post. Reed against Molia. Left baseline. Cordell. Give it a go to Reed. Layup up. Good. Or check that Evans. Evans with the bucket. Dawson Evans with 8. 46-28. Tigers starting to get their offensive rhythm going a little bit here. Right side of Terrell. He'll drive inside. Loops it out to Benny McLaren. Benny McLaren for 3.
Got it. Hey, that was a great pass out there by Sawyer. Like I've said before, that inside out where you're looking straight at the bucket is when you're going to make them.
Atlantic back up by 21. Tigers in the ball in the front court. Hand off to Stokes, high and right. Stokes will give it off to Evans, the top of the circle. Evans, a long 3 at the top and missed the shot. Moya skies to the board for Atlantic. He'll bring it to the front. Bounce pass toward Terrell. Out top to Benny McLaren. He'll take it inside. Layup is no good. And the rebound knocked out by Cordell of the Atlantic's ball, Roger Moore.
I'll tell you what, he took it hard. You know, one of the things that I watched when he was on the other end, Benny's got when he takes that ball to the hole, watch the rim. Don't watch the player. Watch the rim. Don't worry about what the player's going to do. You're going to take the ball to the hole.
McLaren and Hunter Nelson. He'll fire a baseline triple. He knocked it down. Hunter Nelson with 3 threes. Here in the ball game for Atlantic. Atlantic of 52-28 as they open things up here. And Coach Franken, Roger Warren, he talked about getting good play from his guards, and that's what he's getting here. One thing we'll talk about in the postgame, steal by Molia for Atlantic. He'll take it himself, lays it up, no good. Rebound, Benny McLaren, layup good. Atlantic really opening things up here.
I think Shelton was looking for a dunk, but they didn't let open up.
54-28 Trojans. 4:48 to go, third quarter. Atlantic really rocking
straight
here.
up.
Peterson takes to the top of the circle, back between the rings over to Stokes. Atlantic in a man defense as they've been all night, and Hunter Nelson with a steal. He'll take it inside, layup no good, a foul called on Evans. Hunter came down a little bit awkward on that left leg.
Yep.
4:32 to go, third quarter, 54-28. Atlantic with a big lead here. And Hunter Nelson's free throw is good. He's got a nice shot, nice stroke. 10 points for Hunter Nelson. He's in double figures off the bench. He's got a lot of minutes tonight. Long a few miles off the bench, and that's going to be key down the stretch as well. Atlantic plays 10 players.
Yep.
They played about 9 tonight. Hunter's free throw good. 11 for him. 56-28 Atlantic with the lead. 4.5 to play, third quarter. Pass into Reed. Across to Cordell. Nice pickup by Molia. And Molia strips the ball to Bennett McLaren. Benton will take it down inside. Layup is good. Boy, he's having himself a night.
Well, he did that one himself with the steal.
58-38 Atlantic. 3-point shot the other way by Lennox misses. Rebound, Cale Jensen again. He's got to be getting close to double-digit rebounds. Nelson for three, no good. Rebound, Molia. He'll take it to the rim. No good, but he's fouled.
I'll tell you what, Sheldon just ripped that one away.
I think this is best game we've seen him play all year. And Shelton, Molia, will step to the free throw line, and the timeout's going to be called by Coach West. Atlantic up 58-28, a 30-point lead. Just under 4 minutes to play, third quarter. We're back in 30 seconds.
Looking for the place to party in Atlantic? It's
At the Seed Pros, we're more than just your local Pioneer Seed dealer. We're a family operation helping you grow profitable success season after season.
Challenge your crew to a few games and see who's king of the
That's right, Nora. From corn to soybeans to chemicals, we've got trusted Pioneer genetics and local knowledge to maximize profits.
And I get to ride in the tractor.
The Seed Pros, where the next generation is already in the field. Contact Mark Van Tiger, Gary Dinklin, Nick Knudsen, or John Becker. We are with you from the word go.
Welcome back to Atlantic. The Trojans into the first half on a 12-2 run. They start off the third quarter on a 16-3 run here at the 3:58 mark. Shelton Molia will shoot. He has 8 points in the game. Free throw up, and it is short. So much athleticism with this Shelton Molia. Second free throw coming up. He's now 2 for 6. He hasn't shot that many.
No.
This free throw is good. Molia 3 for 7. Atlantic a 59-28, make that a 17-3 run here in this third quarter. Under 4 to go. Peterson, top of the circle. Off the screen from Reed. He'll lob it inside to Reed. Now Evans with it. He'll turn and shoot. No good. Rebound, Corbin Ritter for Atlantic. And the senior brings it across. Ritter out top, Nelson. Inside, Cale Jensen. He'll put it up and in. Roger Warren, that was an unselfish play by Hunter Nelson.
Hunter Nelson had the three, but he dropped it in there. If he had hit him clean, he would have got a clean layup. But Cale finished it.
18-3 run by Atlantic in the third quarter, 61-28. Here's Evans from the top. He left it short on the three ball. Reed rebound, put back is no good.
God,
boy, Lennox cannot buy a bucket.
Boy, that looks like a lid on there.
Ritter with the rebound for Atlantic. He'll kick it out to Molia. He'll take it inside, down to Jensen. Layup no, foul called on Evans.
Yeah, when you swat at the ball like that, it's awful tough not to get arm in it.
Atlantic up by 33. If they make these two free throws, we're going to hit that mercy rule.
Yeah, we're going to hit that running clock.
And what happens when you lead by 35 then, it holds until the team trailing will cut it to 25.
Yep.
Jensen's free throw, line drive is good.
That one just snuck over the top.
You know, Cale comes in averaging 13 a game. Just shy of 13. He hasn't got a lot of points tonight, but his rebounding
he's put a lot of force in underneath.
I say that he has 9, and the free throw made no good. And the rebound comes off.
And
to
Shelton got it, kicked it back out, and he took it for a layup.
Shelton.
You were looking down trying to put the score in there.
Thank you very much, Roger Moore. 64-28. Tigers in front. We now have a running clock.
Yep.
Evans baseline, a 2-point shot. Good.
Nice shot.
Evans with 10. 64-30 Atlantic here in the third. Ritter out top to Brower, the freshman now inside to Cale Jensen. He'll muscle in, no good. Gets a rebound, put back, no, and he's fouled. So Moya got that layup. As we go back to correct my score sheet, just like you said, I was looking down here. It's 8, 10, 11 for Moya, I believe.
Yep.
That's the case for Moya.
But right now, the Trojans got a pretty good size advantage when you got Miali, Shelton in there. Sometimes like Muali, it just doesn't go out. And Cale, both of those guys look at 6'4", 6'5".
Yeah, I've got Moya, or Cale Jensen's free throw. Missed them both. Rebound Lenox, and then they knock it off of Moya.
That was a good play by him to get that ball back, bounce it off Shelton.
I've got Moya with 11, and they've got him 9, and looks like 11 for Jensen. We'll have to get that switch back. Here's Peterson, right side. 2:16 to go in the third. Evans over to Toll. Toll in the game now off the bench. Leonard off the bench for Coach West and Lenox. He's high and left. 64-30. Wild shot, rims out. He's fouled. And that'll put Leonard on the free throw line for a pair. 64-30 Atlantic, 2:04 to go here in this third quarter. So Cale Jensen with 11 points. And Moya with 9. Benny McLaren's had a great game here as well. He leads all scorers. Leonard's free throw good. 64-31. Atlantic with the ball. Out top is Brower. Under 2 to go in the third quarter. Out to Ritter, head fake. Hunter Nelson, he'll drive. Left baseline, Brower driving, runner off the glass, no good. Rebound Peterson for Lenox.
That was a good penetration. Just plant those feet, kiss it off the glass.
64-31 Atlantic. Peterson top of the circle. 1:36 to go, third quarter. Evans, Toll, skip pass, Toll on the drive, then stripped by Jensen. We got to foul him on the baseline.
Ritter, both hands. You can't slow him up by putting your hands on him.
Yeah, right. Well, that's 5 on Atlantic, 5 on Lenox here in the third quarter. Toll. Dayton Toll, the free throw line, yet to score for the Tigers. Toll averaging 4.4 a game, and his free throw is up and in. So he'll break into the sheet. 64-32 Trojans. With a running clock except for free throws and timeouts.
Yep.
The clock stopped with 1:29 to go in the third quarter. Toll, second free throw is in air and good. He made a move. Toll with 2, 64-33. Trojans by 31. Atlantic with the ball. Baseline by Terrell, no good. And Peterson with a rebound. Looks like he got swatted on the nose there.
Yeah, he did.
Out top, Terrell to Leonard. Leonard inside. Reed, baseline. Cordell. Cut off nicely by Moya. Peterson at the top, forces a 3. Good! Peterson was shot there with a hand in his face. 64-36 Atlantic. Trojans with Jensen underneath. Shot up no good. He's fouled. 55 seconds to go in the third quarter. Running clock except for free throws and timeouts.
Yep. Yeah, we've had a lot of free throws.
Oh, we have. Jensen to the line here. He's got 11 points. Now for Atlantic, he'll shoot 2. First free throw good. 12 for Cale. Hudson McLaren comes in. He's been played sparingly tonight as he recovers from his illness that's been going around.
Yeah, it has.
65-36 Atlantic here in this third quarter. We're down to 55 seconds to go. Second free throw by Jensen, no good. He has 12 points. Peterson rebound for Lenox. Left baseline, Toll. driving across the paint to Evans. Baseline, Leonard for three. Can't get it to go. Rebound, Jack Reed. Out top, Peterson. Lennox has a Peterson runner, no good. Rebound comes off the Sawyer Terrell Atlantic. Pass to Moya. Nice steal by Peterson, but it goes out of bounds.
Yeah, if he didn't get his hand on it, Shelton was laying it in.
Logan Peterson's played a nice game for Lenox despite the deficit. 65-36 Trojans. The inbounds coming up. Hudson McLaren gets it out to Cale Jensen. Jensen top of the circle with the basketball on the drive. Stop, shot, no good. Rebound. Evans, foul called on Cale.
Yep.
25 seconds to go, third quarter. And blowout for Lenox so far at 65-36.
Shooting them.
He had a 12-2 run at the end of the third quarter to lead 42-25. Then they went on a 16-3 run at the 3:58 mark to go on this frame. And they extended that to a 21-3 run to lead, in fact, a 24-3 run to lead 64-28 at one point before the Tigers were able to get a bucket. 2 free throws for Lenox.
Missed the first one.
Missed the first, and he hits the second. 65-37. Evans shooting for the Tigers. 17 seconds to go in the third. Atlantic up big, 65-37. The Seed Pro scoreboard. Hudson McLaren on the dribble for Atlantic between the rings. They're going to go for one shot. 9 seconds to go in the third. Hudson on the drive, left side at 6. To Nelson, 5. He fires at 3. Good.
Got it. Nice play.
Hunter Nelson, 4 threes.
Well,
in the ball game, he has 14. Go ahead, Roger.
When he come off that screen, he knew he was supposed to shoot it, so that helps you because there's no hesitation. That's what you're supposed to be doing.
Atlantic up 68-37 after 3. The final 8 coming up. We're back in a minute.
Southwest Iowa train.
At 2nd Street Auto, it's our mission to get you back on the road fast. And it all starts with free local towing. Once you're back at the shop, we talk you through your car repair with a free and fair estimate. We do everything in-house so you know who's working on your car. Our Hercules tires come with free road hazard repair, free rotation for the life of the tires, and a free alignment check. And nobody can beat our transmission rebuild and repair experts. Brakes, tune-ups, oil changes, preventative maintenance, and service work make 2nd Street your first stop.
SWITA is your public transit provider in Southwest Iowa. Gas prices got you down? Need a ride to work or the grocery store? There's public transportation for everyone in Southwest Iowa. SWITA offers taxi service in Atlantic, Glenwood, Harlan, Missouri Valley, Red Oak, and Shenandoah. Call 1-800-842-8065 or visit swita.com to schedule your ride.
Peters had a 3 in that stanza. Dawson Evans had a couple of field goals. Atlantic with the ball to start the final frame. Running clock here out top to Cale Jensen. Right baseline to Hudson. Inside to Gavin. Spinning the block. Layup good. Gavin McLaren with the bucket.
They did a good job of just touching the guy and then spinning off of it.
70-37 Atlantic with the lead. Toll with it out top for Lenox. Hands off to Leonard. Leonard down the right side. Leans in, runner up, and good.
Got it.
Leonard with a bucket. He has 4. McLaren. Out top to Gab McLaren. He'll lift it right baseline to Benny McLaren. And the Trojans throw it away.
I think he was trying to get that to Cale.
Yeah.
And Cale stopped before he came down to low.
Well, the Tigers will inbounds down 70-39 of the Seed Pro scoreboard with a running clock. Here comes Peterson across the timeline. Brogan with it, guarded by Hudson McLaren at the top of the circle. Atlantic will face Denison on Tuesday. That's their final regular season game. And then They'll have a few days to get ready for the postseason. February 23rd, they'll open up somewhere. They'll be on the road. Tigers can't get a bucket. Reed with the missed shot. There's a baseball pass to Benny McLaren down the lane. Layup up, no good. Rebound long. Peterson comes up with it for the Tigers. 6:30 to go. Pass left side Evans. A long three in flight. No. Rebound run down by Cale Gent to the front court for Atlantic. 6:20 on the clock. High and right to Terrell. Baseline Gavin McLaren. Gavin down low block. He's going to muscle one up good. He's been limited in playing time because he has 4 fouls, but he has 4 points in the fourth quarter. 6 minutes left to play in the game. Hunter Nelson's logged a lot of minutes, and we're going to see him come back in. Peterson driving. Oh, boy. Gavin got away with one there.
Yeah, he knows it, too.
Peterson missed the runner, and Gavin with the ball. Jump stop, layup, no. Rebound, Toll. Picked up by Peterson. Wait a minute.
No,
they call it a jump ball, I think.
Well, they got Benny.
Okay.
Benny for the foul.
Benny McLaren foul. Hudson McLaren comes out. Cale comes out. Cale Jensen. Gavin McLaren still in with Terrell, Malia, Ritter, and Nelson. His coach Frank can going to leave Gavin in until he gets his fifth.
Yeah, might as well. You know it's coming.
Lennox has it. Baseline Peterson. On the drive of Malia. Knocked out of bounds by Shelton Malia. Gavin McLaren.
No, I think his goal ought to be is not to foul.
Yeah, exactly. 14-point average for Gavin McLaren. He has 3 and 7 the first half. Peterson driving. Left side to Toll. He'll fire a 3. God! Toll. Dayton Toll gets the triple for the Lenox Tigers. 72-42 Atlantic. Mulja high and right for the Trojans. Back out top to Terrell. Terrell over to Gavin McLaren. He beyond the arc on the left wing. Off the screen from Ritter. He'll drive inside, spinning, lays it up and in. 6 in this quarter for Gavin. 74-42 Atlantic. 4.5 to play. Leonard throws it inside. Steal by Gavin McLaren. He's going to take it to the rim. Layup up and good. And Peterson wanted no part of it.
Yeah.
76-42 Atlantic. Lennox with the ball. 4:12 to go. I don't blame Brogan. Out top to Leonard. Missed the shot off the heel. Rebound long to Malia for Atlantic. He'll clear it across the timeline of the front court. Trojan set it up. 29 on the shot clock. They're going to slow it down here with 3:58 to play. Hunter Nelson out top to Ritter. No, he's going to take a deep shot. No good. Rebound. Nelson for Atlantic. He loses the handle.
Nice try.
Evans picked it up. Skips it out top to Peterson. Lennox has it front court. Out top to Evans. Over to Peterson. High and right. 3:40 to play. Down inside. Reed goes to work. Layup good. Jack Reed with his 9th point here. Maltz will take it inside. He'll lay it in. Shelton Moyes had his best offensive night with 11.
Yep.
78 for Atlantic, 42 for Lennox, so 44 for Lennox. Tigers can't get it to go. Pass to Terrell to the front, loops it to Molia. Back out top to Nelson. Head fake, nice jumper in the lane, no good. He can make those deep ones, those 6-footers.
Yeah.
78-44 Trojans. 3 minutes left here in the game.
That one was halfway down.
Yes, it was. It was a nice move. Tall deep 3 for Lennox, missed the shot short. Terrell rebound for the Trojans. Sawyer Terrell had a 3-ball in the first quarter, been quiet, but they haven't needed his points.
No.
Ritter in the game now with Terrell and Hunter Nelson, Wally, and Gavin McLaren, and 2:40 to play. 20 seconds of the shot clock. Atlantic just milking the clock here. Baseline Hunter Nelson down inside to Ritter. Nice move inside layup, no foul Toll.
Good pivot.
Corbin Ritter will shoot a pair, Roger. 1. 78-44 Trojans. They led 24-15 at the end of the first quarter. And their lead was cut to 4, 27-23, but then it's been all Atlantic after that. Ritter's free throw no good. Some big runs for Atlantic.
Yep. Wholesale change.
All new guys in for Atlantic.
And you're looking at
Wagner, Gross, Bauer, I believe it's Jewel. Let's check that. Yeah.
Jewel.
Or Trevor Ellison, rather, I should say. Ritter's free throw, missed them both. Rebound, Cordell. And Benny McLaren will come in. So he's going to go with the all-underclassman. Ritter comes out. So yeah, I believe that is Trevor Ellison in the game now. Roger Moore, number 20. The kicker for the Trojans.
Ah.
Yeah. Sure duties.
I know a little bit about that.
As you do. Coach West going to his bench as well with 2:14 to play. Cordell still in. They'll go down inside. Reed, Carson Reed, shot, no. Cordell rebound, put back, no good. And it's knocked out of bounds by Atlantic. 2:03 to go, under 2 to go. Well, we'll hear from a happy Dalton Franken here afterwards. Atlantic's putting up their highest point total of the year here with 78. They'll have Denison on Tuesday. They've got some really good play out of guys off the bench. Tigers have it. Travel called on the Tigers. That's Carson Reed. So the Trojans with Brown will bring it across with 1:36 to play. High block. Gage Gross out to Benny McLaren, top of the circle. Over to Wagner, high and left. Now to Benny McLaren. Now high and right to Gross. Gross looks at Wagner. Give it a go to Brower. He'll lay it up and in.
Nice play.
Yes, nice play.
Oh, when I was spacing off. That was watching the action.
Brower makes it 80-44. It was a pretty shot, folks, watching TV.
That was a great pass and great shot.
High and right, Lenox with it, 1 minute to go. And a steal by Benny McLaren. Coast to coast, layup good. Nice job. Atlantic up 82-44. Lenox front court possession, followed by jumper up and good.
Shot.
Nice shot by Kate Henderson. He gets in the scorebook, 82-46. Atlantic in the front court, 35 seconds to play, and they're going to be satisfied with probably dribbling this out. And a whistle foul called on Carson Reed. He's a little too close there.
Stop the clock. That's right. There's no foul shooting, so the clock continues to run.
Pass into Brower. Brower in the backcourt. 82-46. Atlantic with the lead on the Seed Pro scoreboard. They open it up in the third quarter and really never look back, and that's going to be how we're going to finish. 82 Atlantic, 46 for Lenox and the Trojans with the win tonight at home in this non-conference basketball game. They go to 6-14 of the year. And Lenox falls to 6-15. Atlantic will be at Denison on Tuesday. We'll be there with them for the boys basketball game. Hey, tomorrow we've got a lot going on, and we'll tell you all about it as our post-game show is coming up. And it's brought to you by Cass Health. Neighbors are caring for neighbors.
Stein delivers more new genetics faster. Our focus on delivering higher yielding genetics faster than the competition is why we have released more new Enlist E3 lines in the past 5 years than any other seed company. For elite genetics paired with simple, flexible, and effective weed control, plant Stein Enlist E3 soybeans. Stein has yield. 45 years of yield. Learn more at steinseed.com.
Benny McLaren leads Atlantic with 23 points here in the ballgame. That freshman really got going for the Trojans. Hunter Nelson had a good outing for Atlantic. He had 4 threes. He had 14 for Atlantic. This is unofficial. Shelton Molia had his highest point total of the season. And Molia with 11 points for the Trojans. And also Cale Jensen had 12. For Atlantic, there's 4 in double figures and add a 5th. Gavin McLaren had 8 points in that fourth quarter. He had first half, he had 2-4, 8-10, and he ends up with 18. Is that correct? We'll have to double check that. He had 8-10, and then he had 14, 17, I believe. We'll double check that figure for Gavin McLaren. Also, James Brower off the bench. The freshman had a pair for Atlantic. Hudson McLaren did not score from the ball game. He's been ill, but he had a limited time, but they did get him in and get his heart heart rate up a little bit there, and we'll see him in full health coming up on Tuesday night. Halftime brought to you by Cass Health, neighbors caring for neighbors. We'll check Lenox score sheet after this.
For KSOM and KS95, I had been putting off my surgery for a long time. Then I discovered Cass Health. The care I received.
Why is the oxygen tank empty again?
Empty? That's impossible. I just filled it.
You didn't leave the valve open, did ya? How many times do I gotta say it? Lefty loosey, righty tighty.
Amy Jo, this isn't rocket science. It's farm science.
Let me guess. Acetylene's empty too. Yep, knew it. Funny how the tanks are empty, but someone around here is still full of hot air.
Welcome back to Atlantic, our post-game show brought to you by Cass Health. Neighbors caring for neighbors. We'll hear from Atlantic head coach Dalton Franken coming up here in just a little bit. When we look at the Lenox scoring, Jack Reed.
Bet your sweet acetylene gas, I'll leave the
9 points in the ball game. Cade Cornell ended up with 2, just a couple of free throws. Dawson Evans, he had 10. Dayton Toll off the bench with 5. Brogan Peterson had 6, 9, 11. He had 13 unofficially for Lenox. Cade Henderson with 2. Ashton Leonard off the bench. He ended up the ball game, I believe, and we'll double check that, but we've got him with 4 for the Tigers. So 11, 21, 26, 39, 41, 45. So that's going to be close there for the scores for the Tigers. We're going to hear from Atlantic coach Dalton Franken to come up. Roger Warren, your thoughts? I mean, really a solid performance. Atlantic really started going the second half.
Absolutely. I mean, they blew it open there in the second half, got it to the 35-point mark. But I tell you what, this is the senior night. All the seniors got to play, played a lot, and that's one of those things you're going to remember. Okay, your last ball game, and definitely want to remember that, and that's always a good way to go out.
Once again, the final 82-46. A Trojans with the win here over the Lenox Tigers. Waiting for the arrival of Atlantic head coach Dalton Franken. We'll be back right after these on KS 95.7 FM.
Trust the company that keeps your home, farm, or business operation running smoothly. Olson Fuel Supply in Atlantic. Locally owned and family operated. Olson Fuel Supply has been delivering to our neighbors and yours for years. Whether it's propane for your home or fuel for your farm or business, Olson Fuel Supply is here for you when you need us. Experience hometown service you can always count on all year long. Olson Fuel Supply, the keep you going company.
Welcome back to our post-game show brought to you by Cass Health, the neighbors caring for neighbors. Shelton Molia and Hunter Nelson, I believe, are going to be our post-game interviews. So we'll start with Shelton Molia here as he had his, I guess, best offensive game here of the season. Shelton, tell you what, you really had one of your best offensive outputs of the season. To talk about what was working inside for you tonight.
Yeah, they were sitting in the zone, so we knew we could penetrate inside and just get there and just get layups over and over.
Talk about this win here tonight as you head down the stretch, putting up your highest point total, 82, and talk about that, the offense for the Trojans here.
Yeah, offense was getting in the groove. We had something going tonight. Hoping to bring that next week on Tuesday against Denison, so hoping to get somewhere over 80 in the 80s and. Yeah.
So talk about you a little bit. You really got things cranking up here in this second half of the season. Talk about that again. What's been working for you here?
Yeah, so obviously I was out a little bit in the beginning of the season. So it just felt good to come back and finally get some buckets on the board and have a good offensive game.
Talk about your teammates. It was really kind of an all-around team effort tonight to talk about all the contributions from your teammates here.
Yeah, we all had – Benny had – 21, I think, 23.
He had a lot, yeah.
Hunter was hitting a lot of threes. I mean, we all were doing good offensively, and that's what got us to 80 points, so 82.
Yeah. Shelton, nice ball game. Thanks for stopping by. Congratulations.
Yep, thank you.
You bet. We'll talk to Hunter Nelson. He had a hot night behind the three-point line, one of his better nights for the Trojans. Hunter Nelson joining us here on the post-game show. Hunter, I've got you for 14 points. That's unofficial, but, man, I tell you what, you got a nice, easy shooting stroke, and you make it look so easy. Talk about your game tonight.
Yeah, my main job is to shoot threes and play D, really.
I penetrated a couple of times, got some open shots from my teammates, and that's really what led to the W today.
Yeah, and you had some distributions as well. When you could have had a three-point shot to top that one time, you sent it down low, a little higher percentage shot to Cale Jensen. That stuck out in our minds here in the ballgame. Talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, Cale Jensen's one of those teammates that if I get him the ball, I 100% trust him to score the ball. I take him a layup over my three-pointer any day.
Talk about your role, though. You come off. You had a lot of minutes tonight. You come off the bench and talk about your role in this team, then.
Yeah, like I said, my main role is to shoot threes and play D and dish out to my teammates and get them open shots.
Coach Franken talked about the guards. That's going to be the key coming in. You guys came through. What were you preparing for as far as your perimeter play coming into this game tonight?
We were really working on ball screen defense. So when a guard is getting screened by a big, the big needs a hedge so the guard can get back. Or if it's a guard on guard, then we can switch it and it'll be a lot easier.
Senior night. Talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, senior night, just like had one for football too, is amazing. I love the environment. I love the student section. The cheering is perfect.
Yeah, I like ESPN was here tonight, right? That's
yeah,
nice. Yeah, that's great. Those high schools.
It really is.
And, of course, last time you played here on this floor, talk about that a little bit. You think about that much?
Yeah, usually if we ever get a loss, we just kind of like sweep out of our mind. What's that called? A goldfish mind or something like that? Mm-hmm. Yeah, the W's here are amazing. The student section's amazing. The fans, the parents, they're all supportive every time, win or lose.
What a great game tonight. Congrats.
Thank you very much.
You bet. Hunter Nelson with a nice game tonight. We'll talk to Atlantic head coach Dalton Franken. That's coming up here as Coach Franken will come up here and visit with us here on our post-game show brought to you by Cass Health, neighbors caring for neighbors. And Coach Franken, you know, we talked a lot in the pregame show about guard play and how important that was going to be. Evaluate that play for us. 82 points here.
Yeah, I think our guards responded to the challenge. Really, I wasn't challenging them offensively. I was challenging them defensively. Okay. So I thought our defense, we sped them up, got some easy stuff in transition, and then I do think our guards eventually settled in. In the half court, we settled in against their 1-3-1 eventually and moved the ball and got the ball to the short corner and then had cutters coming opposite. But I was really happy with our guard play tonight. Fouled a little too much in the first half there, but overall I was really happy with the effort of this group from start to finish tonight.
As we take a look at how this game played out, 24-15 after one quarter, Lenox closed the gap to 4, 27-23, and then you went on a 12-2 run in the first half. You came out the second half, extended that on a 24-3 run. What was the difference?
I didn't realize the numbers of the runs there, but I could definitely tell that our pressure was starting to bother them, and when we were bothering them and our guys were in the right spots off of our traps. We were rotating up to the first pass, and then we had help side when they did break the pressure. Our help side was there to take away the layups. But I thought Sheldon did a great job in our pressure. Benny was really active in it, and then we got some easy stuff in transition, and that's how the lead snowball a little bit there.
Well, speaking of Benny McLaren, 23 for your freshman, that's pretty impressive.
Yeah,
I mean, he's done 28 before too.
Yes, yeah. This was a little different, 23 for him though. He wasn't just he didn't hit 8 threes tonight, but he sprints really, really hard in transition. He's if not, him and Sawyer are the two guys that sprint their butts off in transition offense every single time. So it was nice to see Benny get some easy ones in transition, but also his teammates for finding him. More credit to them on that. But yeah, Benny had a great night for us.
Gavin McLaren had 17.
Yep, Gavin got rolling there in the second half. He got in foul trouble a little bit. Thanks to our guards getting beat off of ball screens and our midline help not being there on the screening action. He got 2 quick ones, but yeah, was really happy with the way Gavin finished inside for us.
Hunter Nelson, 14 off the bench. How about that?
Hunter was huge tonight, man. Huge tonight. And I was more impressed with his defensive effort, honestly. He was an absolute pest on defense, man. I don't know how many steals he had, but he had a ton of deflections. He impacted a lot of plays out there. He's just flying around. It was great to see Hunter out there playing carefree and pedal to the metal. And his performance was evident of that. He didn't have a care in the world out there tonight. He was just competing, and that's what it's all about. I'm happy for him.
Kale Jensen with 12. Shelton Mall, you had 11.
Shell did have 11.
Yeah.
Good for him, man. Good for him. Again, he's so dang athletic. He impacted a lot of plays, steals, deflections, rebounds. He's getting a lot more comfortable in transition. I think sometimes he's a little too quick to give up the ball in transition. With a kid with his athleticism and his length, man, he should just be looking to put people on posters in transition. But good for Sheldon. He played hard tonight, and
Kale Jensen had a lot of rebounds too.
Yeah, I don't know how many Kale had, but I know it was a lot. For a while there, he was the only one getting them. But, all of our seniors impacted the game in one way or another tonight. So I'm really happy we could send the senior class out with their last home game with a win, and got one more to get on Tuesday.
It's talk about Denison here. Second time around, Coach, as you wrap up the regular season.
Yeah, we need a better defensive effort, especially guarding the ball off the dribble. Their bigs killed us on middle drives, getting paint touches on drives. So we're going to need to look at the film, correct that. We need better ball pressure on the catch, especially. I thought they were a little too comfortable against us the first time we played them. But, they shot the ball really well here. Hopefully they don't shoot it as well when we play them down there. But we got to have a better defensive effort. If we get the defensive effort Tuesday that we got tonight, we'll be just fine.
Very good. Coach, congrats on a big 82 points, a season high for this team. All around a great game. Congrats on it. We'll see you Tuesday.
Thanks, Tom. Appreciate it.
You bet. Dalton Franken joining us here on the Cass Health postgame show, Neighbors Caring for Neighbors. We'll wrap things up here as, again, Atlantic with 82 points, their highest here of the season over the Lenox Tigers. And Atlantic will now play Denison Sleswig coming up on Tuesday on the road. And we'll have that broadcast on KS 95.7 FM, 82-46. Atlantic with the win over the Lenox Tigers. For Roger Warren, I'm Tom Robinson. Big thanks to Michael Sheriff back in the studios. Thanks for joining us. We'll have wrestling tomorrow starting at 10. We'll have reports from Glenwood, that Class 2A District Wrestling Tournament with live coverage of the finals coming up tomorrow afternoon. Then we'll hustle back here and we'll have Atlantic Girls hosting Van Meter in regional quarterfinal Class 3A girls basketball with a tip-off at 7 o'clock. Again, for Roger Warren, I'm Tom Robinson. Thank you for joining us and have a great weekend.
Part of Meredith Communications, KS 95.7.
Somewhere lurking in the dark shadows is a radio host who doesn't suck,
even though he's always been a bit of a freak.